Donna Bush with your CIG TV News Brief and weather forecast for this Friday. Thanks, as always, for being here. A press briefing is held to discuss the latest on marine parks in the Cayman Islands. Late Friday afternoon, Premier McLaughlin, Minister for the Environment and other Ministry and Department of Environment senior staff announced the changes.
Our research showed that while the implementation of our existing marine parks some 35 years ago this April was effective in protecting the marine environment and coasts of the Cayman Islands, the parks required enhancement to halt or even reverse evident declines in our marine resources as a result of the growing number of local and global threats to our marine environment. During the course of our work, we also discovered that local fishing pressure is higher than previously believed, and it was evident that climate change, national population growth, development trajectories, and economic growth will continue to apply pressures on our marine environment. All of this pointed to the need for urgent action to arrest the declines in reef health and fish biodiversity, abundance, and size before they reach a point where they can no longer be corrected.
I want to impress upon everyone how important it is that we continue to enhance our marine protected areas, safeguarding these for generations to come. I thank the efforts which have gone into ensuring that these enhancements become a reality.
People around the world who depend on the ocean for their livelihood have had a front row seat to dire and unprecedented change, and we in Cayman have not been spared in this regard. While we know that many areas have suffered and been degraded, our previous marine parks, which was established 35 years ago, served us in good stead, but ensuring that we have been able to mitigate the effects of some of the threats to our marine environment.
You can watch the entire press briefing on the CIG Television YouTube channel. Honoring Women Month celebrations continued at the Governor's House on Thursday evening. His Excellency hosted the event where invited guests were able to network and discuss the month of activities. His Excellency added his voice with this important message.
We should all feel empowered to call out gender bias where we see it. It's really so important, whether it's gender equality, racism, bullying, harassment, discrimination, all of us in the jobs that we do, where we see it, we should call it out.
Charmaine Miller of the FRC explained more about the Honoring Women Month campaign.
Through this, it is by embracing diversity, creativity, and commitment to women's equality and gender-related issues impacting us today. Each year, we are very purposeful and intentional by aligning ourselves with this global initiative and the international theme. We work diligently every year to capture the message and ensure that we're launching new initiatives and action and highlighting gender parity and gains. As mentioned by His Excellency Governor Roper, this year's theme, #ChooseToChallenge, is a call to action. It's a call to action for each and every one of us, both women and men, to challenge within our spheres of influence by taking bold action to help build a more gender equal world.
To find out more about what other activities are taking place this Honoring Women Month, you can go online to frc.gov.ky. Again, that's frc.gov.ky. A new program is launched by the Cayman Islands Department of Tourism. The Immersed Training Series is part of the Pride Training Program and is a monthly hands-on learning experience focusing on authentic Caymanian culture and heritage. The 90-minute sessions will cover Caymanian traditions such as the cuisine, catboat sailing, art of thatching, and much more. DOT Director Rosa Harris shared her enthusiasm for the series, saying, "We are most proud to offer this training to the community." Geared towards service providers in the tourism industry, educators, and students, each session is held outside of office hours and at community locations across the island. Now, if you're interested in registering for one of these series and training, you're encouraged to sign up online at pride.ourcayman.ky. Again, that's pride.ourcayman.ky. Taking a look at our forecast this Friday, the high temperature reached 84 degrees, the low 72. We can expect fair to partly cloudy skies with a 20% chance of afternoon showers. Now, winds are from the northeast at 5 to 10 knots today, north to northwest at 5 to 10 knots tonight. Seas are slight with wave heights of 1 to 3 feet. The synopsis shows light northeasterly winds and seas, which are expected for the next 24 hours as a high-pressure system over the western Atlantic Ocean moves further east. Radar images show isolated showers over the Cayman area that's moving towards the west. Now remember, the Weather Services app, CINWS, can be downloaded at any time, or you can go to their website, weather.gov.ky, for the latest forecast there. And that ends today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Donna Bush, wishing you a wonderful and, of course, a safe weekend, and inviting you to join us back here again on Monday. Until then, bye-bye for now.
Today, we gotta put the guns away. No more pain, and no more sorrow. Because today, we gotta put those bombs away for our children and their tomorrow. Think about this world that we're living in, and the bad news every day. So much dying and so much crying unnecessarily. Don't you think it's time that we stop this crime and bring back the smiling face, peace and love and harmony throughout this world in every place? Because today, we gotta put the guns away. No more pain, and no more sorrow. Because today, we gotta put those bombs away for our children, and their tomorrow. Ooh, put the guns away. Got to live and let live. Don't take without giving. Begin from within. We living. Rainy days will come, oh yeah, but sun will shine on through. Bring the hope, peace and love, colors for me and you. Freedom from within. Freedom. We can't do without. Yeah. Hand in hand we'll win. What's it all about? Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, yo. Sometimes yo, I be stressing, just trying to find a place between my burden and my blessing. Sometimes I question if life is just a test, then who am I to mess with what is fate and what is destined? Everything is everything, it's life, it's all connected. But brethren, we need to fight and challenge its aggression. Love your enemy, forgive them, then forget it. Sing the tune, love the music, live the message. Don't let the internet come intercept your intellect. It's all a bliss effect, and regret is insignificant. Life is limitless and love itself is infinite. Let's disconnect from ignorance and let your wings and wind connect and fly.
Freedom from within. Ooh, yeah. We can't do without. No. Hand in hand we'll win. What's it all about? Because today, we gotta put the guns away. No more pain, and no more sorrow. Because today, we gotta put those bombs away.